In a world grappling with the realities of climate change, the clock is ticking louder than ever. As of 2024, scientists warn that we have a mere 5 years to achieve zero emissions if we are to prevent irreversible damage to our planet's climate. The urgency of this task cannot be overstated, as the consequences of inaction could be catastrophic. The concept of zero emissions is straightforward. It means balancing the amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere with the amount that can be removed or offset. Achieving this delicate balance requires a radical transformation of our energy systems, transportation infrastructure, industries, and more. At the heart of the matter is the need to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, which are the primary source of greenhouse gas emissions. This entails transitioning to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power on a massive scale. It also means rethinking our approach to transportation, favoring electric vehicles, public transit, and active modes of travel like walking and cycling. But achieving zero emissions goes beyond just decarbonizing our energy and transportation sectors. It requires a fundamental shift in how we produce and consume goods and services. This means embracing sustainable practices in agriculture, manufacturing, and construction, as well as promoting circular economies that minimize waste and maximize resource efficiency. One of the most promising solutions on the horizon is regenerative agriculture, which not only reduces emissions from farming, but also sequesters carbon in the soil, helping to reverse climate change. By adopting regenerative practices like cover cropping, crop rotation, and no-till farming, farmers can improve soil health, increase crop yields, and mitigate the impacts of droughts and floods. Of course, achieving zero emissions will not be easy. It will require bold leadership, political will, and cooperation on a global scale. Governments must enact ambitious policies to incentivize clean energy investment, regulate emissions, and support the transition to a low-carbon economy. Businesses must embrace sustainability as a core value, investing in renewable energy, reducing waste, and adopting circular business models. And individuals must do their part by making conscious choices in their daily lives, from reducing energy consumption to supporting sustainable brands and initiatives. But the stakes could not be higher. If we fail to act decisively within the next 5 years, we risk triggering irreversible climate change with devastating consequences for ecosystems, economies, and societies around the world. The time for action is now. We must heed the urgency of achieving zero emissions and work together to secure a sustainable future for generations to come. If people understood the urgency of achieving zero emissions within the next 5 years to prevent irreversible climate change, it could spark widespread action and collaboration. Governments, businesses, and individuals might prioritize sustainability efforts, invest in renewable energy, and advocate for policy changes to reduce emissions. There could be a shift towards greener practices in industries, transportation, and agriculture. Additionally, communities might come together to support initiatives aimed at mitigating climate change impacts and promoting environmental conservation. Overall, increased awareness could lead to significant progress in combating climate change and safeguarding the planet for future generations.